Welcome, builders and future storytellers. I'm Adam Savage, and today we're diving into the world of animation. Animation is the art of making still images move, creating the illusion of life one frame at a time. It's a blend of creativity and technical skill, much like building a prop from scratch. Think of this as your first day in the workshop. We'll lay out the essential tools and knowledge you need to get started. Digital animation can seem intimidating, especially when you see a polished final product. But really, it's just a series of problems to solve, one step at a time. We'll break down the basics, starting with the digital nuts and bolts. We'll cover the files, and how good organization is key to managing complex projects. We'll demystify formats and codecs, the containers that determine how your animation is viewed, whether on a phone or a cinema screen. We'll get familiar with pixels and resolution, which define the clarity and quality of your final image. And of course, we'll focus on the art of drawing, the fundamental skill that breathes life into every character. Every great animator started with these fundamentals and built their skills through practice and experimentation. By the end, you'll have a solid foundation to begin your own animation journey. So grab your notebook, fire up your computer, and let's get started. Let's break down animation's digital DNA: codecs, formats, and resolution. Formats are containers for your video files. MP4 is best for sharing online. MOV is great for editing. Inside codecs like H.264 compress your animation. Resolution means pixel count, more pixels, sharper images. 1920 x 1080 is a solid start. Think of pixels as tiny building blocks. Format is your box, codec is how you pack it. For beginners, export as MP4 H.264, 1920 x 1080. This combo keeps your animation crisp. Focus on these basics to make your work shine. Now let's talk about sound. Animation isn't just visual, sound is half the experience. Audio comes in two main flavors: lossless, like wavy, perfect quality, big files; lossy, like MP3 or AAC, smaller files, good for sharing; visual, WAV, complex detailed waveform; visual, MP3, smoother, simpler waveform. Record and edit in lossless for the best quality, then export in lossy to keep your final video manageable. For most projects, use AAC or MP3. Great sound makes your animation feel complete. Bad audio can ruin even the best visuals, so give it attention. Mastering sound is as important as mastering images. Next, let's assemble everything in the editing bay. Time to bring your animation and sound together in the editing bay, your digital workshop. This is the final assembly line where every piece of your hard work is meticulously combined. Powerful programs like DaVinci Resolve or Premiere Pro are your command center. Here, you'll arrange, trim, and layer your clips on a timeline. The timeline is your blueprint, a visual map of your story's rhythm and flow. You can drag, cut, and stack clips to precisely shape the narrative, controlling the pace and mood with transitions like sharp cuts for energy or slow fades for reflection. Once everything's in place, it's time to render. This process combines all your elements into a single, playable video file. For sharing online, choose the MP4 format. Think of it as a universal container that plays everywhere. Inside that container, you'll use a codec like H.264. This is what compresses your video, striking the perfect balance between high quality and a manageable file size. For resolution, 1920 by 1080 or Full HD is the gold standard for crisp, professional results online. Hit render and watch your project transform from pieces to a finished animation. Editing is where your story truly comes alive. Now let's get to the heart of animation: drawing. At the core of animation is drawing. It's the foundational skill where your ideas first take tangible shape, moving from imagination to the page or screen. Drawing for animation balances two disciplines. The technical side grounds your work. Master perspective to create believable spaces and proportion to build consistent characters. The artistic side gives your drawings life. Here, you develop a unique style and convey powerful emotion through expression and gesture. No matter how complex the final character, Always start with simple shapes to construct your figures. This is a professional technique for maintaining solid form and volume. Use spheres for joints to allow for natural rotation, and cylinders for limbs. A simple box can define the torso. For organic forms, focus on curves and flow. For man-made objects, build with strong geometric shapes. Consistent practice is everything. Don't just doodle, draw with purpose. Fill sketchbooks with observational studies from the world around you. Draw daily, even for just 15 minutes. This builds your essential visual library. Remember, don't aim for perfection, aim for progress. The more you draw, the more natural and intuitive your lines will become. By mastering both the technical and artistic sides, you build a powerful foundation for creating truly memorable animation. With these fundamentals in place, you're ready to bring your stories to life.